All right. Financial mistakes to avoid in your 20s. I am a 25-year-old man and I have made a boatload of financial mistakes. So in this video, I'm actually going to go through 5 things that you should avoid and give you guys a little bit of advice how you can actually improve or not make the same mistakes that I made. Well, let's be honest. I'm actually turning 26 years old in 2 days. So if you made it to this point, which I'm assuming most of you guys have, drop a cake emoji in the comment section down below. Let your boy know happy birthday. But I want to pour 26 years worth of mistakes into this video, and hopefully these 5 steps actually take you guys to the next level. But like I just said, let's get it. What's good, family? I'm Martez Kelly, the part-time entrepreneur, and my goal with this channel is actually help 100 young black men build better futures using part-time hours. And with that being the case, if you're early in your 20s, these are the 5 financial mistakes that you want to avoid at all costs. The first thing, completely disregarding credit. It was never really explained to me. Didn't really know too much about it. It was just get as many credit cards as I want, and I can buy whatever I want, and I'll pay it off when I can. And that's one of the mistakes that you really want to avoid in your 20s. Something that really hurt me a lot. The second thing I would say is not committing to a career decision. So I always wanted to create a YouTube channel. I always wanted to get my real estate license. I've always wanted to be in business. Always wanted to be a real estate investor. I'm 25 years old now. And it really took me to now to actually making that commitment. I also knew that I was pretty good in sales. I just was bouncing around taking jobs, not really building out a career. I would say do not make that mistake in your 20s. I know it's kind of hard to decide what it is that you actually want to do with the rest of your life, but instead of being on the fence and just bouncing around doing things, I would say commit to something. Go as hard as you possibly can. You never know. You may really love it and commit to it for the rest of your life, or you'll find out a lot sooner that this is not something that I actually want to be doing. And I would say starting right away is something that you have to do. The next thing is if your company offers a 401k match, max it out, like making sure that you're doing it. I remember having the opportunity before T-Mobile bought Sprint when I was working there. They were giving out free stocks, and I was like, I don't need stocks. I'm gonna be rich. I ain't gonna need stocks. I was so stupid, like so stupid. And I think the stock was crazy cheap at that time, and it was free. They were giving away free money, and I was just like, man, I don't need that, man. I don't need that. I'm gonna be rich either way. Don't be an idiot. If your company offers a 401k match, max that thing out. It's free money. Number 4, I would say is my mistake, and I think it's a community thing. Like in the black community, when you turn 18, your parents are like, get out. It's time for you to go. But I think the mistake that I really made was moving out too fast. When you're living with your parents, your expenses are super low, and you can actually stack as much money as possible. You can actually invest as much money as possible. You can actually have the freedom to max out that 401k. You can build your savings. You can, when you move out, instead of renting, if you did everything right, you can actually buy a property. You can go into house hacking. Like, it's so many different things. And I think as like very young, you're like, man, I just want to get out and do my own thing. And I think that was one of the things that came back and really bit me in the butt. It was just like I was really trying to get out and just start to do my own. And I think really slowing things down, managing your expenses, keeping them super low, stacking your bread, especially with now how things are costing. Like, stay there as long as you possibly can. Stack as much money as you possibly can. And the last thing I would say is thinking that you have so much time. Like, invest as soon as possible. Like, I'm starting now with my kids. Like, my son Jaden, I'm pouring as much as I possibly can into like his investment account. So when he turns 18, I can turn it over to him, and it's like, hey, it's time for you to actually do your own thing. And he can actually, I'll be telling him from there, like you just have to make sure that you're thinking for your future self and investing as soon as possible. Like, you really don't have as much time as you think you do. So go ahead and get ahead of all of that. But yeah, with that being said, I know this was a bit off topic from what my videos are typically about, and that's real estate. But these are a couple financial mistakes that I think you should avoid at all costs in your early 20s. This is like a passion video. This is like, I really want y'all to understand this. When I say what's good, family, I'm envisioning talking to my brothers, talking to actual family members. And This is something that I wish they would actually know. But with that being said, I really do appreciate you guys for watching this video. If you really enjoyed this, like it, share it with somebody that you think would benefit from it. I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart once again. You can click right here to subscribe. YouTube suggests you watching this video here, but I think this playlist right here would be actually better for you. Much love. Peace.